top of the coolant box, and then we need to prepare for a coolant flush. There's all types of debris and stuff inside there. So basically what I want to do is I want to get this coolant tank out. Should be pretty easy, just a couple bolts, couple wires. I want to get it out and wash it with some water. We'll get the inside all cleaned out. We'll do the same thing with the washer fluid side while we're at it. Let's see. Yeah, well, ants galore in there. Washer fluid must taste good. So we'll get that all washed out, and we will, maybe it's the antifreeze that they liked. They do say antifreeze is sweet, so either way, we need to flush this so that when we go to flush our coolant system, we aren't putting this into our coolant system, because we are currently looking for leaks, and just to flush it, just because I don't know what crap is going to be inside of it. And so there's going to be minimal fluid in it now, so now's the time to do it. It should be pretty easy. Let's see, this is old enough that it should have a petcock on the side of the at the bottom of the radiator somewhere. I'm gonna guess it's right over here somewhere, but there's a lot of spider webs. Not a big fan. Put my face in it. Ugh. But yes. Yep, it's right there. I don't know if you see that or not, but right there is the petcock. You just put a little hose on the end of it and it shoots right out. So, sorry for the video, but we will throw a little hose on there, drain it out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to flush it. We're going to fill it with distilled water. I think they said this system takes 2.5 gallons from the research that I did. So I'm going to take, this will be probably in what we do tomorrow. We're going to flush this and clean this box out. So I want to get this box off tonight. We'll start cleaning that, and we'll just get everything ready to flush this tomorrow, because I still need to pick up some distilled water. And that will probably do it tonight. I also want to check on the there's a check engine light, or not a check engine light, it's called, there's a light on and the light says rear anti-lock. So they've attributed this to a sensor that goes on the it's on the top on the other side. See where those wires right there are going? It goes up on the top on the other side. Either the sensor's bad, or the brakes need to be done, or what else was there? There's a sensor on the master cylinder that people have said will turn that light on. And there was one more thing, but I can't really think of it right now. So with that being said, let's get this cleaned off. We'll clean the top off first, just so nothing gets in there, and then from there we will take it out, clean it, put it back, and we should be good to go. I've got our it's full of soap, water, and I put the nuts and bolts. We've kinked off the hose on the bottom just to seal that hole, and we put our lid back on. It does leak a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to shake this for the next few minutes, and then we will hopefully have a clean thing. So then from there we'll just dump out the nuts and bolts somewhere, and then rinse it out with some water, and then we should be good to go. Alright guys, so as you can see, it didn't make it clean it up perfectly, but it did a pretty darn good job of cleaning up in there. Like I said, it is not perfect, but it looks much better. It's definitely usable now. So we're gonna get this thrown back in the truck. I did get all the soap out of it. I think I don't see any left. It's still spitting water at me. So I want to get this thrown back in the truck, and then we will start filling it up with our distilled water. Alright guys, sorry for the lighting, but the reservoir is super easy to install. So just in case you're doing this on your own, there is one, it's straight down. There is one hose for the coolant side, and there's a sensor. You can see it right there for the washer fluid side, and then directly 90 degrees it comes straight off into the middle of the truck. Right next to that sensor is another hose that you hook up, which is actually, if you look down in here, it is this one right here. So and that runs all the way to the back. So super easy, and then it slides in on this side. There's a little tab that slides in, and then one 7/16 nut that screws onto that stud. Very simple. So now from here we are going to fill up this. We're going to fill this up and then fill up our radiator. Let's get this door closed, maybe we can get a little more light. Alright guys, so I got it basically filled up. After dinner I'm going to come back out and make sure it's topped off, and then in the morning when we have more light and I can pull this outside, I'm going to start it and see how she runs. Make sure there's no leaks. That's really what I'm checking for, is leaks in the system. So when I drain this, I can replace anything that's broken, fixed, torn, whatever, fix it, and then from there we can fill it with actual coolant and we won't make near as big a mess. So that's the plan. What that is. But yeah, that's the plan. With that being said,